Hey Be Mindful fam! It has been a while since I posted a video, and quite frankly the reason for that is I have been going through an incredible, monstrous, horrible, painful depression. Like, no joke, this thing took me down and put me through the trenches, and I know it's not the last of it and I'm still kind of clawing my way up. But I was not able to create during that time. I didn't feel like I wanted to create, or that I was worth creating, or that honestly, like, the next day wasn't even worth looking forward to, you know? So, I just wanted to come out and be totally frank and honest about that situation, because I know that a lot of people struggle with mental health, depression, anxiety, and perhaps I can go into more detail in another video of kind of like what my whole depression journey looks like, because I feel like the fact that I'm able to get out of it and I'm able to just love life again is just incredible, and it's a spot that I truly never thought that I was going to be in. So if I could help others, or at least make you feel not alone, because if you're watching this and you have ever felt so low, day after day after day, you are not alone. I see you, sending you so much love if you're there in this moment right now. And so I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of things to find the strength and love within myself, and as I mentioned, literally claw my way out of that space. So in this video, I wanted to share with you guys some ways that you can raise your vibrations if you're feeling particularly low. It's a couple simple things that you can do, and I hope you enjoy. I'd like to add that another thing I'm really trying to work on is not being so much of a perfectionist, and just to create and just to enjoy. So I'm shooting like this portion of the video on my old laptop camera, and the old me would never do this because it's really low quality and it's nighttime and it's not the perfect light, whatever. You guys don't really care if I'm in HD. I know my family does. I love you, because they want to see my face. But it's just, I'm getting the message across, and it might be on an old laptop camera in the dark in my room, and hey, I'm here showing up. So patting myself on the back for all those little victories, pushing past my perfectionist mindset just to create and be and love. So here I am, and I also hope that this video is able to raise your vibrations a little bit, or inspire you to go find something that'll do that. So bless you. I just felt called to share a little message about feeling very low vibe, little tidbit of something you can do to raise your vibrations. You may be low vibe because of everything that's going on. You may be low vibe because of things from your past, both in this life and other lives coming through right now. You may be low vibe because the sun is not out. You may be low vibe because you're absorbing other people's energies. There are many things that may be the reason for why your vibrations are lower than what their natural state of what a human is capable of, which is bliss, joy, peace, happiness, euphoria. So I wanted to share with you two things that you can do to instantly raise your vibrations. And number one is getting out in nature. So whether that's a patch of grass near you, the only tree in your community to sit by it, or whatever that means to you. And for me, I have water spirits flowing through me, and whenever I'm near or in the water, I just feel connected and I feel supported. And so that's one thing. And I will acknowledge that sometimes it's hard for you to get out in nature. Sometimes you don't even want to leave the house. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe all the trees are dead. And you don't feel like there's anything that it can do for you, but regardless of the temperature or regardless of the actual state of the trees, just being out in nature will raise your vibrations. The second thing you can do is find an activity that you truly, truly enjoy. Is that exercising? Is that making yourself a cup of tea? Is it drawing, coloring, playing music, beating a drum or beating a beat on a table? Like something to take the energy that's going on within and move it out some way and turn it into creation. So for me, some of the things I like to do are playing guitar and singing. I like to move. I literally love to flow my body. I like to do art. I like to talk to other high vibe people. I like to do a lot of things. So creation and something, making something that wasn't once was, either like you're moving your body in a new way, that could be creation, or you're drawing something on a piece of paper. Just you making something out of the energy that's within will really, really help your low vibrations. So I came to the park and I brought like all the things that I didn't know. I have trouble choosing like an activity that I want to do, and I'm also like a total perfectionist. So I brought like a ball of yarn, I brought my ukulele, I brought watercolor, I brought my camera so I could do photography, and in reality I just should have or I could have just chose one of those and just showed up and did it, but I like to have options, and so I sat here and I felt called to do some watercolor. And I struggle sometimes when I'm doing art because I want whatever is going to be on the page to be exactly what's in my head, and so I'm slowly learning to put something on the page and just enjoy it while I'm doing it and then see what the outcome is. And so I did a little watercolor of kind of this view right here, which this is like my interpretation of it. And I'm just enjoying that I did it, and it was a big step for me to come out here and do the watercolor, and so my vibes are already raised that I did that, and it's mine. I created it, and as I was doing it, I was like, this doesn't look good, this doesn't look realistic, this doesn't look right, and then I just took those negative thoughts and I flipped them to say, doesn't have to look like anything. I'm just having fun creating and using colors and sitting here listening to the rolling water. So that's a third tidbit you can do to raise your vibes, is when you have a negative thought of this doesn't look good, or I'm not enough, XYZ, whatever negative thought you want to put in there, to stop yourself and say, hey, I showed up. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Like, just me being here is amazing. And learning how to start changing that track that's playing in the back of your mind will definitely, in the long term, help with your high vibes for sure, if not in this very moment. So thank you very much, and if you feel called to listen to the rolling water and watch me do a little watercolor, then feel free to continue watching the video. Hey, pop in on here quickly to say that when I was doing watercolor, my camera had died, and after I was finished the watercolor, I felt called to play a little ukulele, and so in that same spot I was just strumming along and a tune came to mind, and then I started singing about where I was, and lo and behold, I don't know how much time had gone by. Could have been 20 minutes, 2 hours. I have literally no idea because I was so in flow. Like, it was, it felt so good. I wrote a song, and so I want to share that song with you guys, and so you'll see me doing some watercolor, and in the background is my new song. I guess I'm gonna call it Water Nose. Yeah, Water Nose. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this video and connecting with me in this space. you could see ahead, would it turn around to avoid a rocky riverbed? Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, ooh, ooh, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, ooh. I hear you, I feel you. You speak so quietly.